center of the river. Do you prefer a bad job?
After the rain, the road turns into an ice rink and the brakes don't always respond in time.
Important times of life.
The highway isn't the place for a casual cruise. Stay focused and keep up the pace. The driver's reaction was turtle slow. There was enough time to brake and prevent the crash, but he still missed it.
I blinked and looked at her. She gave me a calm and decisive look. Hold for what?
Oh my gosh.
The driver knew he wasn't seen, but kept going anyway. A honk or stopping would have done the trick. A driver's license exam should include an IQ test, would save us from a lot of road surprises.
These earthen mounds that they could hide.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
1 foolish driver can turn a simple trip into total chaos.
1.5 miles. Keep right toward local.
What an idiot, man!
The road is full of surprises. Stay alert and keep your foot on the brake. The driver had plenty of time and space to stop, yet for some reason, he kept going and crashed into 2 cars.
Live or on demand, whenever you like. Anyone who hires a contractor and gets taken for a ride. Excuse me.
Ignoring the safe distance always leads to trouble. From the outside, it looks like a leech latched onto your leg and won't let go. When you thought you'd make it, but the oncoming car had other plans. Sometimes a calm, sunny morning turns into chaos on the road. Wait your turn or take a hit to remember. The driver managed to minimize the damage and got lucky, except for his rear bumper. There's always a driver who can ruin your trip with one bad move.
Oh my God, watch out!
This driver probably thought his turn was more important than the oncoming car. The motorcyclist got lucky, a bit faster, and he would have taken the hit instead of the fence. One makes a mistake, and those who had nothing to do with it end up paying the price. A quick glance in the mirror before changing lanes is a small move that can prevent a big disaster. Everyone saw the crash except the one who caused it. He drove off like nothing happened. Luckily, the dashcam has a better memory.
Theme and get 200 free bets instantly. That's promo code WWJ at Dashcams For, an official sports betting partner.
When you misjudge both your size and the consequences. Frustrating to be parked peacefully and suddenly end up in the middle of someone else's crash. Looks like this driver turns with a look only where I'm going strategy. The driver must have thought they could phase through cars because there's no other explanation for this move. If you think you can make the turn in time, then hit the gas. Otherwise, just wait. It's better to wait a little than to take an unnecessary risk. I call this delayed ignition. Stood still, but the moment a car got close, suddenly decided to move. If an oncoming car is getting closer and creeping into your lane, it's not a hint, it's a clear sign that you need to act. Even if the light is yours, it's better not to play the tough guy and just let them go. When pulling out, it's better to move slowly like a ninja rather than flooring it without checking the road.
Oh my God, there was an accident!
In winter, the risk of an accident is higher, so you need to be twice as careful and alert. How, sitting on his pickup truck throne with a high vantage point, did this driver still manage to miss a car speeding straight at him?
Jeżeli chodzi o główne strategiczne decyzje finansowe, tak, edytuję. Jeżeli chodzi o bieżące decyzje finansowe,
At a busy intersection, the key is to stay alert because there are plenty of drivers around who might surprise you in the worst way. Some drivers clearly have slow reflexes, otherwise how could they fail to brake with so much room to maneuver?
Yeah.
One of them clearly doesn't know the rules. Any guesses who? Even off the road, bad drivers will find a way to cause trouble. The only thing worse than a bad driver is a bad driver on a steep road. Those who save our lives sometimes need help themselves. What was this driver thinking? That the car would vanish into thin air or he could just drive through it?
And the pandemic has upended attitudes about work-life balance.
Oh, Jesus!
A reckoning and
Highway isn't a Formula One track. There are no trophies for reckless driving, so slow down.
Right. No, it's better. Why don't we just trick it with some food?
When driving with a trailer, sharp maneuvers are not recommended, otherwise it might cause you trouble, like an accident.
Oh!
Before overtaking, make sure the road is clear and there are no oncoming cars. Sometimes honking doesn't work, so the safest option is to just slow down. This looks more like a comedy show. How hard is it to share the road in such a wide space? Looks like the RV took his parking spot, so he decided to give it a little push. This is a clear example of why you shouldn't overestimate yourself. If you're going to move, hit the gas, or better yet, just wait. During snowfall and fog, drive carefully. It's easy to miss a pileup ahead and end up in it. Looks like this driver wanted a few drinks before his shift and parked the bus right inside the bar. This is a perfect example of a bad overtake. Don't make the same mistake. Sometimes you need to watch not just the road, but also the sky. You never know what might come from above. One powerful impact and the car shatters into pieces. The only positive thing in this situation is that you don't need to call the police. They're already on site. When carrying flammable cargo, you should avoid making sharp maneuvers.
More trailer, y'all. Check this shit out, y'all. Check this out, y'all. Yo! Jesus Christ, y'all!
The one main rule in this situation is to exit the vehicle before it's too late. When you can buy an expensive car, but unfortunately, you can't buy driving skills. The truck driver did everything to avoid the accident, but the oncoming car still clipped him, flipping the truck over. The least you'd expect when waiting for a train is a train dragging along a wrecked car.
Oh my God!
It's impossible to predict what will happen in the next second, but you can react quickly to minimize or avoid the consequences. During a successful pit maneuver, the officer literally flew into the air after running over the suspect's car. The driver was unable to stop in time because he was going too fast. The car in front braked suddenly, leaving too little time to react. The scooter rider was unlucky. He was hit by a white Hyundai that ran a red light, causing an accident and damaging several cars. The Nexia driver stopped in the middle of the road, possibly to change lanes. The driver behind couldn't react in time and damaged the bumper and tail light. The driver probably thought he could squeeze between the bus and the barrier, but fate had other plans. Today is definitely not his day. The Mercedes driver was just millimeters away from a collision with the bus, but the bus driver managed to regain control and avoid even a single scratch. Overtaking is a risky move, especially in winter when the road can be slippery and unpredictable. So many questions and so few answers. Why was he driving out of his lane? It remains a mystery. Most likely he was avoiding a pothole. The pedestrian isn't looking around, and the bus driver isn't yielding, a perfect recipe for danger. Notice the driver. She keeps moving forward without even looking in the opposite direction.
Says shoot, and if you beat me, you get in. I said, well, I want to. She said, you can't. You're a boy, and boys suck. You know what? I'm gonna play a game too.
A loaded van taking a turn is a real test of stability. The golden rule, just slow down or gravity might take over.
The right shoulder.
With one powerful hit, he flipped two cars at once, yet he calmly drove away as if nothing had happened. The driver crossed into the oncoming lane, caused an accident, and damaged several cars, creating chaos on the road. One hit was enough. The driver of the car carrier lost control, swerved to the side, and fell off the bridge, taking a nearby vehicle with him. The motorcyclist was just a few meters short of avoiding the crash, but after a dramatic flip, he got up as if nothing had happened. Crossing a double solid line is already a bad idea, but doing it from the next lane over is pure madness.
No mames! ¡A la verga!
Some drivers forget that they have a brake pedal and fail to use it when it's truly needed.
What the?
Jesus Christ!
On rocky and mountainous roads, it's especially important to stick to the speed limit. I hope everyone in the car is all right.
Oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god.
Imagine if this house were made of cardboard. I think it would be reduced to nothing but scraps. It was a scene straight out of an apocalypse. A chain reaction occurred on the highway as cars failed to spot the obstacles and crashed into each other. There wasn't enough braking distance to stop in time. The crash shocked everyone around. The sound was so loud it resembled a gunshot.
We're the Millers. What the? Oh my god!
The only right decision when you're fleeing from the police is to surrender. The motorcyclist flew off into the ditch, unable to recover from the skid. The bus parked ahead on the road caused this accident. A man is assisting the driver, but it didn't end there. Another car crashed into the overturned bus. The driver ignored the stop sign and continued moving without checking the surroundings, which caused the accident. A mistake on the road can be costly. Even the slightest carelessness can lead to unpleasant consequences for you and other road users. When you hear a fire truck siren, you should give way, but sometimes it's easier said than done.
Holy!
A sloped, icy road is the perfect recipe for an accident where even brakes won't help.
Of course, the grifter drama leftists want to come out. The people who want to come and just argue.
Before overtaking a truck, make sure you are in its line of sight. An outdoor security camera is a great investment that can solve the mystery of that unexpected dent on your car. Some drivers seem too lazy to turn the wheel a bit more. This suspect stole a van, but his escape attempt quickly turned into a dramatic takedown, with the police showcasing top-tier skills.
What the fuck?
A free wheelbarrow full of shovels, an offer too good to pass up. First check your surroundings, then start moving, not the other way around. This is the most unexpected thing you can come across while driving through the mountains.
He's bent over a table, working on some kind of long metal patchwork, like a swap.
If you get into a road conflict, don't let emotions take over. The consequences can be irreversible. Don't put your life or the lives of others at risk. The trailer became an unexpected break for the truck. Otherwise, it probably wouldn't have stopped at all. Some drivers are so inattentive that they manage to miss an entire multi-ton tram.
They just hit your car.
At an intersection, hesitating is dangerous. Either you go or you become part of a crash. Keep a safe distance, especially when driving a truck, otherwise trouble will be waiting instead of the road. Some drivers could definitely use a double vision test when getting their driver's license. In the category of the boldest and dumbest driver, this contestant easily takes first place. When you can't stand someone boldly cutting into your lane without your permission. Judging by the spinning wheels, the thought of stopping never even crossed his mind. Always keep your hands on the wheel to be ready to react to drivers like this. An intersection is one of the most dangerous places, especially without traffic lights. It's crucial not to rush through, but to stay alert and check all directions. In this situation, I'm on the side of the car. The van rudely cut it off and caused minor damage. Some drivers seem to rely on their instincts instead of using their mirrors. A sudden, abrupt stop in the middle of the road is always a direct way to cause an accident. A barrier is a great solution for minimizing risks in an accident, as it can significantly reduce speed and lessen the impact. Sometimes instead of stopping on the shoulder, a car parks right inside a store, so always stay alert. Even the smallest pothole can turn a regular drive into an unexpected stunt. If a truck is blocking your view, driving blind is like playing road roulette. He had plenty of time and distance to brake, but it seems his reaction was a bit delayed. Keep your foot near the brake. It's a simple rule that can save you from trouble. Even if you have the right of way, stay alert. Some drivers make up their own rules. In such moments, the best thing to do is just to brace yourself. Looks like he has unfinished business with the police and chose to settle it right on the road. Patience behind the wheel is like an invisible shield that will save you from accidents and trouble. This is one of the most foolish overtakes I've ever seen. Drivers like that should be banned for life.
No.
Before stopping in the middle of the road, check your mirror. Otherwise, get ready for a hit. This girl narrowly escaped disaster. Her car skidded, but with incredible skill, she regained control. Just a couple of meters separated her from a truck that could have slammed into her. While waiting for the light, you might witness action scenes like in a Hollywood movie.
We're out of the capability.
Oh my God.
The truck driver managed to brake in time, minimizing the impact of the collision. Can't drive, don't step on the gas.
Oh! That happened. Behind me or in front of me? Holy. Oh my God. Holy.
It seems this driver believes the entire road should adjust to him. No matter what happens, you should always look for the positive side. At least she has a short shift today.
Oh, damn. No.
You're the ones where you can like press the button.
When making a turn, it's important to think not only about yourself, but also to leave enough space for oncoming vehicles.
Are you serious?
But we still got delays there. Northbound Highway 11 at Sparrow Lake, a left lane is blocked off for maintenance work. Eastbound 401, we have delays through the Salem.
The first crash slowed him down a bit. Otherwise, he would have been testing the truck's durability firsthand. Some drivers think their lane isn't enough, so they boldly try to take yours. Speeding in heavy highway traffic is a one-way ticket to an unexpected crash. This case is a clear example of why keeping a safe distance is essential. Overtaking at high speed is like playing the lottery, but the jackpot might be a crash. Imagine driving peacefully when suddenly a car next to you is balancing on two wheels like a stunt scene from an action movie. That's a memory for a lifetime. Stopping in the middle of the highway without warning signs is like inviting an accident. The outcome is obvious.
Followed by a diagnostic colonoscopy. False positive and negative results may occur. Colonoscopy is not a replacement.
A green light isn't a safety guarantee. A quick glance around can save you a lot of trouble and your bumper.
Neither humor nor codes. Something related to both. You call them the faceless.
Sometimes seeing certain drivers in action makes you wonder if they got their license in a cereal box. If I were this couple, I'd buy a lottery ticket right away. If you think crossing in front of a fast-moving tram is a good idea, this is the kind of result you can expect. The Chevrolet driver probably thought he was a ghost and that the other car would pass right through him. Even if the road looks empty, stay alert. Surprises can come out of nowhere. A conflict flared up between the drivers, but the driver on the right showed wisdom. Rather than arguing, he just hit the gas and drove away. If you see a car swerving on the road, it's best to slow down. It's always better to keep your foot near the brake since road conditions can change in an instant.
Search online at bmwfremont.com. Stock number 8.
Some drivers are too impatient and start moving before you even pass.
Staffers and another person in a two-car
This driver doesn't care about rules. He follows his own laws, ignoring everyone else. A slight tap on the brakes could have helped to avoid making things worse. If you see the traffic light flashing, don't test your luck, just stop. What was this driver thinking? That everyone would just go around him?
It takes a whole week for him to... Oh, shit. Oh! Don't come towards us.
If there were an award for the catastrophic turn, he would definitely win it.
Idiot.
A small car check before the trip can save you money, nerves, and health. It's frustrating when you're just an observer 1 second and an unwilling participant in a crash the next. The chances of this happening are 1 in a million, but guess what? Today is that day.
What the? Ah, look at the...
Mommy Dearest acted like it was her right to get the damage repaired anywhere she...
Supposed to fight crime, but ended up causing the chaos himself. This girl had 7 business days to move her car, but in the end she made the only right decision not to put her life and the lives of others at risk. Trying to put out a burning car with branches isn't the best choice. A fire extinguisher would do a much better job. Arrogance and overconfidence on the road often lead to outcomes like this. A simple rule: if you see an intersection, slow down.
Car 219. Motor vehicle collision, 5300, 5698.
The truck driver didn't even slow down, as if he didn't see it at all. One of the most dangerous mistakes is to keep driving when your eyes are closing. Better to arrive late than never. Sometimes nature itself gives a hint to stop. Driving in dangerous weather isn't worth the risk. Foolishness and arrogance are the two main causes of such drivers.
McCarthy right now. We can take a moment time.
Pedestrians noticed the speeding bus at the last moment and miraculously managed to dodge it just in time. At the same moment, a car suddenly skidded, tilting dangerously and nearly flipping over, but the driver skillfully regained control.
So yeah, as you can see, our social is spread pretty thin this go around.
Video protected.
Look how crazy. This is, I'm wearing makeup right now.
The man casually unlocked the back door of the police car and walked away as if it was all planned. But soon, the officers noticed his escape and gave chase.
They're so well coached, and I wanted to show how smart, how well coached they are. This isn't their opening drive, it's a 3rd and 10 screen pass. A couple things that I want to point out.
Bam! Bam! Caught it! I caught it! So fuck did!
The driver failed to see the speeding car on his side and floored the gas. A split second later, a crash turned his vehicle into a heap of wreckage.
Evet, şüphelendiğim gibi Cedric. Evet Gary. Cedric için yanıyorsun.
On the road, it doesn't matter if you're rich or poor. No one is immune to accidents. What was the driver thinking when he ran a red light and started a U-turn while a car was heading straight for him? Maybe on a miracle or someone else's reaction, but certainly not on common sense. Foolish people are dangerous on their own, but behind the wheel they become a real hazard. The driver noticed the truck's turn signal too late and couldn't brake in time, resulting in a collision. If this driver's goal was to cause a crash and wreck his car, he certainly succeeded. Looks like he just found himself a new client.
Oh my God!
When you hear an ambulance siren, forget the rush, slow down, and make way for those fighting against time. Reckless drivers appear like ghosts at the worst moments. Stay sharp or their mistakes will become your disaster. A tree not only provides us with oxygen, but sometimes saves lives by stopping a car. If you have to stop on the highway, don't become a hidden danger. Set up warning signs and give other drivers a chance to react in time. A common mistake is taking a turn too wide as if the road is yours alone, only to find yourself in the middle of trouble.
Oh, fucking hell are you?
It's frustrating when you follow the rules, yet still end up paying for someone else's mistakes. In such situations, you only have fractions of a second to react and either avoid the collision or minimize its impact. Behind the wheel of a truck like that, the key is not to speed up, or stopping will be tough.
What?
One crash and the car shatters into pieces. The worst part of this accident is being in the back seat.
Always there. He's like, it's like his dojo or something. It's crazy.
I have no idea how deep he can.
Oh my god! Holy!
In a moment like this, the airbag is your only chance to stay in one piece.
Oh!
Yeah.
Center of the river. Do you prefer to do a bad job?
After the rain, the road turns into an ice rink and the brakes don't always respond in time.
Important times of life.
The highway isn't the place for a casual cruise. Stay focused and keep up the pace. The driver's reaction was turtle slow. There was enough time to brake and prevent the crash, but he still missed it.
I blinked and looked at her. She gave me a calm and decipherable look. Hold for what?
Oh my God.
The driver knew he wasn't seen, but kept going anyway. A honk or stopping would have done the trick. A driver's license exam should include an IQ test, would save us from a lot of road surprises.
These earthen mounds that they could hide.
Oh my God!
Oh my god!
One foolish driver can turn a simple trip into total chaos.
In 1.5 miles, keep right toward local.
The road is full of surprises. Stay alert and keep your foot on the brake. The driver had plenty of time and space to stop, yet for some reason he kept going and crashed into two cars.
Live or on demand whenever you like. Anyone who hires a contractor and gets taken for a ride. Excuse me.
Ignoring the safe distance always leads to trouble. From the outside, it looks like a leech latched onto your leg and won't let go. When you thought you'd make it, but the oncoming car had other plans. Sometimes a calm, sunny morning turns into chaos on the road. Wait your turn or take a hit to remember. The driver managed to minimize the damage and got lucky except for his rear bumper. There's always a driver who can ruin your trip with one bad move.
Oh my god, watch out!
This driver probably thought his turn was more important than the oncoming car. The motorcyclist got lucky, a bit faster, and he would have taken the hit instead of the fence. One makes a mistake, and those who had nothing to do with it end up paying the price. A quick glance in the mirror before changing lanes is a small move that can prevent a big disaster.